Hello, my dudes, dudettes, and dudettes. Welcome back to ArchaeGaming, where today we're going back to the channel that started it all. We're going back to we are going back to the we are going back to the game that started it all on this channel. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Although technically it's not a game, it's a simulator. But there's a little surprise. We'll be going cross country, Los Angeles to New York. However, we're going about it differently. Now, let us wait until the thing boots up fully. Because it takes a little while, okay? Give it a break. Also, yes, I'm rubbing this joystick. Come on! We need to get the stream going. Come on, you stupid thing. Hurry it up. There we go. Now, let me set up the flight plan. Los Angeles. But first, let me show you. Let me begin this thing. Hold on. There we go. We are not using this, the Diamond Aircraft DA-62. See, as you can see, we are not doing that. That would take far too long. 12 hours and 20 minutes. And I do not want my stream to be that long. Or 12 hours and 11 minutes. I do not want my stream to be that long. However, there's another way. However, you may be thinking, but Arcade, you could just use the Boeing 747. That could work. Yeah, but it takes 8 hours. I thought it only took 3. And whatever. We are still not using this. But what about the Super Hornet? That can go over Mach 1. Yes, it can. But it would still take a long time. Well, how fast could you go then? Well, I'll show you with this thing. The experimental Dark Star. If you know what if you've ever watched Top Gun Maverick, then you know what this is. This is a hypersonic plane capable of going Mach 10. Wow! And guess what the flight time is? Hold on. $27 minutes. Yeah, that's right. You get to fly for 27 minutes. That's fast. 27 minutes at Mach 10. Now, let's start. Also, that belongs to. Also, all rights are reserved and go their respective owners. Sorry.
Los Angeles Tower ARCHAU 1081089.
Welcome to Arcade Airlines. Thank you so much for signing fun with us. Today we'll be taking off. We'll be flying to JFK International Airport. Thank you so much for flying with us, and we hope you have a great flight. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Alright, they're all ready for takeoff. Now, the thing is, this thing flies differently than any other plane. A lot differently. To show you, I will demonstrate. First, you want to release your parking brake. Then, you put at full throttle and turn on afterburner. That way, you get this thing is a stall plane. It's a short takeoff plane when you do this. Now, you have to fly up at 20 degrees. And you gotta turn the way around where you're going.
Los Angeles Tower ARCHAU 1081089. 0 frequency change. Los Angeles Center ARCHAU 1081089. Is type experimental dark star, 2 miles north of Los Angeles, 6,500 feet.
Now you gotta keep going up at 20 degrees. And you gotta wait until it drops down to Mach 0.85. And then you gotta do something really radical.
Roger, ARCHAU 1081089.
But while we're at it, I've been having a good time during my hiatus. And by a good time, I mean dying from boredom from not uploading to YouTube. Alright, monitoring my Mach number. Now, Mach 0.85. Now what we're doing is really radical. Hold on to your hats! Yes, this is all part of the plan. I need to break Mach 1. Now that I've broken Mach 1 and I am now traveling supersonic, I need to pull up slowly to carry over my speed.
Going to 125.5 ARCHAU 1081089 SoCal approach ARCHAU 1081089 17,100 feet.
We are flying very close to the ground. Over here are the California mountains surrounding us as Californians. Now we gotta pull up to 10 degrees.
SoCal approach ARCHAU 1081089 13,600 feet.
Now we are at Mach 2. We are about the same speed as Concorde. This thing cannot supercruise.
126.3 ARCHAU 1081089 Los Angeles Center ARCHAU 1081089 flight level 280.
Ah yes, Mach 3. Flight attendants and passengers, please prepare for hypersonic transition. Now, I need to turn on the fuel cell battery and enable the scramjet. Yes, this thing has scramjets. If you do not know what a scramjet is, it is a supersonic ramjet.
Los Angeles Center ARCHAU 1081089
This is how this thing gets up to Mach 5. And this is how this thing gets to Mach 10. Mach 5, we are now hypersonic. Mach 5, we are now hypersonic. We are climbing through the Machs and passing over multiple things.
Los Angeles Center ARCHAU 1081089 flight level 765.
There's a lot of plasma building up. And if you see the front, you can see that the leading edge is that the very tip is starting to glow white hot. That's how fast we're going. We are going so fast that the air doesn't have enough time to get out of the way, thereby heating it up. We're at 100,000. We're at 100. We're at 1,800,000 feet. If you look at the thing here, now we're 1,900,000 feet. And now we're at 200,000 feet. We are slowly climbing through the Machs up to we're at Mach 9. And as you can see, we can see the curvature of the Earth. Although the Earth in Microsoft Flight Simulator is flat for some reason, because, well, that's just stupid. Trust me. We're turning, we have to turn right. We are at Mach 10. Mach 10.01. And now the plasma has disappeared because we're traveling far too high. And now we are at our top cruising altitude, 275,000 feet. You may now bring out your tray tables. Thank you so much for flying. Look at this scenery. And if you look down there, you can see that we're whizzing by. In fact, I think we already passed. In fact, I think we already passed it. In Nevada. In Colorado. I think we're in Wyoming. And look at the ground from up there, from up here. It looks flat. You know what I was thinking? I just thought of a thought. If Ecuador got its government together and started implementing a stable government, they have easy access to the equator. Same thing as Brazil. And therefore, they can launch rockets with record efficiency. All right, we are definitely flying over the we're definitely starting to go over the Great Plains. Welcome to Archaea Airlines. Thank you so much for flying with us. The local time here is still Mountain Standard Time. It's still 1720. Which is 5:20 here, which is 5:20 there, but it's 4:20 here. You get 4:20, 69, funny numbers. We all know that. I just realized something. Every day in April of 2020, in a median standpoint, from a different standpoint, is 4/2069. Is 4/20. And everything in the year 69, 2069 will have the funny number at the end. It's a shame 2020 sucked though. Anyway, as you can see from the front, we are literally having flying over super fast. We are now over the Great Plains. We have dipped down to Mach 9.99. Don't know why though. I also don't know why this thing is even rated to fly Mach 10. According to aerodynamic calculations, this shouldn't be possible. It'd be limited to Mach 5 and it'd be limited to lower Machs. But whatever, it hit Mach 10 in the movie. It's 623. It says 623 over there. Oh, we're now flying over the Great Plains. It's 623. Not much to see in terms of landmarks until we get near JFK. I'm just monitoring my flight plan. Which is why I keep drifting off course. There we go. We're 10,000 miles out. Thank you so much for flying with us. Sorry about that. We are 900 miles out. As you can see, there's a giant river flowing around here. I think that's I'm not sure which river, there. I'm not sure which river that is. And as you can see, as soon as we're getting more nighttime, and the thing is starting to glow more and more, and the scramjets are starting to become more and more obvious. Right now, you can barely see them. But once we're in the nighttime, they are going to glow. Like those glow shoes, or whatever. Oh crap, I'm descending. I don't want to descend. I want to keep it going. Keep going fast. Alright, we are 709 miles out. Thank you so much for flying with us. Oh, well, would you look at that? The Great Lakes. Over here is Lake Michigan. These are the landmarks I was talking to you about. The number one, they're big. Number two, they're giant. Number three, they help me guide. Why I choose these as my landmarks? Well, number one, they're big. Number two, they're giant. Number three, I can see them from up here. We're currently in Ohio. I'm not sure how I feel about that. No, wait, we're in Indiana. Ah, yes. Lake Huron. Up there. And then Lake Erie. It's 1900 hours. It's 1930 over there. 1931. And by that I mean it's 7:31 over there. Sorry about that, it does that sometimes. Down here's Lake Ohio. Lake Erie, we're in Ohio, and Ohio is the most dangerous state. Oh my god, I forgot to fly out of here before the Ohioans catch me. Get us, ooh, gotta hear my way out of here. Oh shit, that's copyrighted. Ah, yes. Now we're flying near the Appalachians. At least I think, I don't know. Alright, we are about 200 miles out. Thank you so much for flying with us on Archaea Airlines. Now, there's two ways of landing this. The regular way, and by that I mean the actual recommended way, and the Archaea way. What the fuck? The sun isn't set yet? Huh. Whatever. On my next flight, which may or may not be today, we'll be flying to the darkest. And also, by the way, it may or may not be tomorrow. Oh shit, I gotta go down. Anyway, there are two ways of laying this. The recommended way, by cutting the engines and aiming down, by re-entering the atmosphere much like an aircraft, and the Archaea way, which is cutting the engines and aiming down and then turning them back on again. One is faster, the other is safer. I prefer fast over safe. And then once we get down to an acceptable altitude, like 60,000 feet.
Archie 108108990, New York Center. Continue as planned.
What is it, Father? I'm paying attention to my flight. Alright, we gotta go down. We're going down. Do not worry, this is all part of the plan. This is the greatest plan!
Archie 1081089,
Now cut the engines.
127.6.
And brake.
127.6 ARCHAE 1081089.
And now punch through the cloud layer. Oh, we're now supersonic, and soon we're about to be subsonic. Flight attendants and passengers, please prepare for subsonic transition. We're now at a safe flight level.
NX721, you are 21 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22 right approach. Easy GNSS transition. Clear to AGNSS. Decimal 1374, you are 22 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Now we got cruise at
Approach via AGNSS transition.
supersonic altitude. Now we got turn the lights back on. There is a beacon light on the top of this.
26 miles north. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS 22 right approach. Easy GNSS transition. Clear to AGNSS. Archie 1081089, contact New York Center on 133.15. Good day.
133.15 for ARCHAE 1081089. New York Center ARCHAE 1081089, 15,500 feet.
Archie 1081089, New York Center altimeter 30.09.
This thing just took us from a
2252, contact New York approach on 127.6.
this thing
Good day.
just took us from all the way to the west coast to all the way to the east coast. And that only took a few minutes. About the same time as a regional flight.
121.125
All right.
ARCHAE 1081089.
So I gotta cut the power.
New York Center ARCHAE 1081089, 13,900 feet.
Archie 1081089, New York Center altimeter 30.09. Continue as planned.
I cannot see. I need to go sub-cloud layer.
New York Center ARCHAE
There we go.
1081089.
There we go. There we go.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
I gotta set my landing.
Archie 1081089, New York Center. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace ARCHAE
We are now subsonic, although we may shift to supersonic transition. Kennedy International.
Kennedy Tower ARCHAE 1081089 is 6 miles west 7,200 feet with Sierra to land.
Archie 1081089, Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 30.11 wind 163 at 17. Make straight to runway 13 right. Archie 1081089,
Oh, crap.
Stay straight in runway 1 tree right, Archie 1081089er.
Hold on. I gotta turn back. Gotta turn back. Do not worry, do not worry, do not fucking worry. We are so... See, the problem isn't from flying the Dark Star, it's from landing it. If you see the shape, you'll see that it's not the most suited to landing at then at low speeds. You need to have a pretty high landing speed to get through this. So, Archaeopteryx flight attendants and passengers, please prepare for landing. So what you want to do is increase the throttle. You got increase it just enough so that you don't fall from the sky, but decrease it so that you send a gentle rate, a very, very gentle rate. So gentle. And now we have landed. Now deploy the spoilers, which are the wings, which are the tail fins, just splayed out.
Archie 1081089er, turn next taxiway. Archie 1081089er, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9.
Also, yes, although aviator glasses are super thin, and I don't want to break my glasses. And also I need to see. Alright, so welcome to New York. The current time is the current time is hold on, let me check the current time here, weather. Yes, the current time is still it's still 7 o'clock. My God. Alright. The current time is 7:44. Thank you so much for flying with us. And if this is if this is not your final destination, welcome to Archie. If this is not your final destination, please check to see where your final destination is on the terminal boards. If this is your final destination, thank you so much for flying with us. If this is home, welcome home. Thank you so much for flying with Archaea Airlines, and we hope to see you again soon. Have a nice day.
Charlie Archie 1081089er.
Now we got a taxi. Although yes, I did just do a announcement. Why? Because I'm very freaking weird. Thank you so much for... Anyway, thank you so much for doing something, and I honestly wanted to kind of do a challenge. Here's the challenge. You must use the Dark Star to fly. You must go across multiple different countries. Your flight must be under 1 hour at Mach 10. And you must not, and you cannot land at the same airport twice. That's my challenge. Huh, don't get sucked into the engine. Alright guys, stop on the parking brakes. Now shop the APU, shop both engines. Flight attendants and passengers. Flight attendants, please arm doors, cross-check and stand by for all call. God, this looks cool. Don't you guys agree it looks cool? Especially with the gear out. I think it really does. Anyway. Hold on, let me turn off the... Goodbye now, goodbye now. Farewell, so long. We hope you enjoyed your flight. And thank you so much for watching today's video. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. I honestly decided to get back into it after being on hiatus for 2 months, which is a lot shorter than the 6 months on my first hiatus. But thank you so much for deciding to fly with me. As always, stay fresh, stay determined, and stay safe. Also, Splatoon 3 content will or will not be coming once it releases. But I know for a fact that Sonic Frontiers content definitely will. Anyway, thank you so much for flying and watching. I'll see you later. Stay fresh, stay determined, and stay safe. Bye.